Well, everybody. Welcome to another little video here at Scott's Speed Shop. He's got something with his Charger that's just not so groovy. When it gets warm, it doesn't like to turn over very good. And we kind of believe it's probably just the stock Dakota mini starter we put on the Hemi back in the day. And, well, old Rob and Jake cut us a pretty good deal on one of the Jake starters. We were wondering what kind of starter to put in the old Charger to crank the Hemi around and make sure it's always reliable, because like right now, if Dad grabbed the keys, it'll fire right up. But after it's been running for a while, the starter don't like it very much.
I get the car wash it, then I gotta wait probably 15 minutes before it'll crank. It's kind of embarrassing.
And don't really want to spend the money like I did on the Jezebel starter. And I was sitting there wondering what other starters we bought besides, you know, Power Master and some of those more expensive ones, what we had. And then it dawned on me, the Duster. The way that little 340 gets whirled over, and it's all it's got is a Jake's brand starter. And it's been actually probably one of the best starters we've ever had as far as aftermarket purchases. And so that's what we ended up doing. We got one of those from Jake's, and it works so good, the daggone Duster, and it's way, you ain't really got to pucker your butthole for it as bad as some of those. So we're gonna see just how bad it is.
You know, it's just a matter of jacking it up, take that front tire off, and hopefully there's enough room I can wiggle that starter out through them headers.
Well, let's just go ahead and see what we can see. Ah, the mighty elephant. You just don't get any cooler than that. You can have a Radical 440 stroker, anything wedge, it's cool, but you just can't beat the king right there. So when we first put Dad's car together, we had a pair of the slip together hooker race headers, and we replaced them with a more street friendly set that don't slip together in like 4 different sections. And these are also jet hot coated, or at least they were supposed to be, I believe. But yeah, you can see a starter down in there. So we're gonna see how bad that gets to be, and well, maybe it won't be so bad. Woo! There she goes. Yeah, there's really, it's July, it's hotter than balls. There's a reason why I got my hair cut, which I may not have showed you. See, I don't look like a hippie anymore. And well, with it being as warm as it is, we're gonna be trying to stay in the shade as much as possible. So, shady spot, here we be. And of course the trees, the shade will just keep coming and move towards the barn, and once it gets back there, we might go work on the old buffalo or something, so.
We gotta follow the sun.
Yep. Alrighty, Dad, you ready?
Yeah. Let's grab all my implements of destruction.
That sounds great. And just for everybody who wants to know, there's the starter we picked out. And we're not showing love to Jags because they cut us a deal. It's because this is actually a really good deal to start off with. And this is a really good starter just in its own. So as long as this one works as good as the old one and the Duster. Oh, look at that. The starter. They replaced the E with an apostrophe. That's funny. So, say what now?
I still got your helmet.
That's where that went. Oh, that's okay. I was kind of wondering what happened to that.
Yay. Please won't.
Look at them drum brakes.
I don't know how I ever got stopped at the end.
I know, isn't that amazing? It's like drum brakes actually work when they're set up right.
They never failed me back in 1978.
Now you got a Hemi.
Oh, I got a Hemi.
Of course, this car is also an RT, so it's got the bigger brakes, but still, manual brakes, because it's a gentleman's muscle car is what she is. She's rolling for you already.
So we're gonna look at taking this starter off with these 2-inch, are these 2-inch headers?
Yeah, 2-inch or 2 1/8.
So somewhere in that midst of abomination is a starter.
I can't see shit. Oh wait. Nope, that's not the starter's torsion bar.
So I guess what they say is, if it was easy, they'd have women and children doing it all the time.
You do have your inspection cover right there.
Yeah, I might try that. The old inspection cover may open up something.
I don't know if it's been off. It
Oh,
kind of.
it don't go.
Oh, it don't go through.
Oh, it's right there. I guess it would. It gets me to my proportionate valve.
Oh.
That wouldn't help. Alright, so I know I'm going to need a 5/8. And I'm just wondering if what my dad said will be true. Just stay away from my work. Get out here about right here. The bottom bolt would be the easy one. The top bolt, see if I can even feel it. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Like the old tanker said in Fury, why not? Can you fix that track? Why not?
Well, there ain't no better mechanic. We ain't doing a walkthrough tutorial on how to install a starter on a Hemi, but you will need a 1/2 inch and a 5/16 for those guys right there. What was that, Dad?
30 minutes later, I got the first bolt out. And this one's got like 1 inch of thread sticking through the freaking bell housing.
Well, you got about every version of a 5/8 wrench that's ever been made down there.
That's key note for anybody that tries to change the starter on headers. Just will grab every wrench you got.
And remember that even though the ratcheting wrench is never going to fit when you need it, make sure you still got it too, so that way you can cuss at it, because
Yeah. I've yet to find a good spot for a 5/8 gear.
yeah, the heads are always just a little too big on them.
Oh God.
Right now, Dad is imploring what we like to call stay away from your work, something that comes from Dad's dad, my grandpa. You ain't got nearly enough extensions, Dad. You're
One too many.
You're about 2 foot shy.
I gotta break it loose before the old Milwaukee will even touch it.
I guess that's true, because you're supposed to have that ratchet sitting outside here in the front of the bumper.
Yeah, that's where it needs to be.
Yeah, you should be sitting here in your SWAT mag here. It's pretty cozy. You got your mat there and your tea. And you ought to be able to sit right here and just ratchet everything out. And then that starter ought to just kind of fly up in there for you too, in my opinion. But, you know, I guess...
Guess what?
What?
The same guy that put the top bolt in probably put the bottom bolt in.
Well, we never did get to the point where you got to bitch about how tight it was.
It's tighter than a magoogie.
There's a reason why there's a brass hammer on the ground.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's about a 1/2 inch of thread was sticking through the back end of the bell housing.
I think that bolt was plenty long, Dan.
Yeah, I think it was about shanked down.
Yeah.
It'll be getting a shorter bolt, but the starter's loose.
I see that. It's kind of dangling now.
Now for phase 2, getting the wires off of it.
Oh, yeah. That's where the little wrench comes in. 1/2 inch and 5/16. I wasn't really planning on getting this in depth with this video, but turns out I lied. The Jag starter's 5/16 and 1/2 inch. That Dakota starter, which I'm assuming that's what that one is.
It's a AC Delco made in China, remanufactured in China.
Ah, oh, China. But it's a 10 millimeter and potentially 8 millimeter. So Wait, are you getting up? Am I not being tool bitch anymore?
Oh, I can go get it out of my quarter-inch drive stuff.
All right.
Oop, out. I missed my chance.
Yeah, I guess Dad didn't do a whole lot of filming, so I guess I did a lot of filming. That's okay, because Dad did all the work. I put a slot on, because putting wheels on is not hard at all. So how was it, Dad?
Well, once I found that sweet spot for that starter to come through the headers, had to squeeze the cooler lines back a little bit. Fell right out. And the new one fell right back in.
And you could kind of see that yellow and black label on the starter for a bit. Oh, there it is. I can see it, but I don't know if I can get it on camera right there. Look at that. So now, let's see if the quality holds up.
Maybe it won't start.
Maybe it won't start at all.
Put it on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
That little snap-on shorty wrench was the shape. When we started off.
Oh shit. Sorry, bud.
No, you're fine, Mom. I was just filming Dad as he lowered her down.
Watch for the smoke.
Well, hopefully there's no smoke. Got to get warmed up, and then basically see if that starter's going to do any better. That made a lot of dust, and maybe that's not the best place to open the cutout. It looks cool, but
Probably not.
yeah, I'd say just let her warm up for a bit, even though it's like 8,000 degrees out. Headers ain't leaking, that's good. They had to loosen up this header here on this side. Thinking that might help. It did not. Old man exhaust. I like the old man exhaust sound. I like the old man exhaust sound. And plus, I really like how smooth the old Hemi is. It just sits there and it's not even moving really. You just can't beat the look, the sound. You can't beat anything about that. Yeah, they're not even solid motor mounts either. I mean, they're the Schumacher Hemi conversion mounts, but There he be, the man, the myth, the legend, the dad. I don't know, Dad, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna take it up to the quarry and back.
Okie dokie. It'd be good to get her back in her spot.
I just want to go down with it and get that done.
We probably ought to see if it's gonna fire back up. She's been sitting here for quite a while.
$195.
195 for temp, that's normal. Anybody out there in YouTube land have the problem where their dad is just 10 million times cooler than you ever can be? I kind of got that. It's okay. Why do I smoke gear oil? Oh yeah, we were working on Ferdinand the other day. It started right back up. It didn't act all stupid. Normally that kind of acts like that. I bet Dad's gonna be happy. He's gonna be tickled shitless. Did you hear that starter crank over? Do that again. Again. Yep. We never really did a good before, but if you guys go watch any of the videos or you've seen any of the videos, I know we've shown it. It's been kind of a thing since the car's been put together. And I do want to address one thing. We had a guy leave us a comment not too long ago, and he was like, "You guys ever fix anything?" And this video is for you, buddy. Dad fixes all sorts of stuff. I break all sorts of stuff. That's why we're a good team. Like, Dad, your car hasn't ever been broken because it's yours.
I fix stuff all week long.
Dad is the man. Folks, I want to thank you for joining us on this little adventure. And Dad, fantastic work as always. Oh, your toolbox went flying again.
Well, I got it kind of. Yeah, we don't want that anymore.
No. We don't want that flying into the quarter panel or something. But that Jag starter, this is no BS. I mean, I apologize. I didn't film it before. we didn't want to get the car hot. It's July, it's hotter than hell, it's 100 and something degrees, so with high humidity. Welcome to Kansas. But
That's happened probably 3 or 4 times. I take it to get to car wash, and time, you know, wash the car, get back in it, whoop, whoop, whoop. And all I could do is raise the hood and let it cool off about 15 minutes, and it'd fire right up. And then I go to the gas station, same thing. Embarrassing, embarrassing. Especially with all you do with kids and their computer control LSs and crap. I mean,
they're fancy high torque starters.
well, if you didn't drive an old car, you wouldn't have them problems.
I am so happy that, I mean, this thing sat here and it was idling for 25, 30 minutes out there, and you went and drove it, flogged on it. And,
Oh, it's obligatory. Obligatory.
yeah, the obligatory. So,
Did the deer come to life?
a little bit, yeah.
I mean, that's
Converter might have been sleeping a little bit.
it's like, well, I went in second gear.
Okay, that might have been
I
it.
went first, and then I went in second.
Okay.
I probably wasn't up in my band yet.
Yeah.
And that on the second time, I don't know. Didn't really.
So
Didn't
you don't
really want to beat on it.
you don't have to fry tires and always be super badass, Dad.
It'd be kind of nice to keep some fresh rubber on the outside of the tires.
Yeah. I mean,
I left a little bit of old rubber on the table.
well, you just knocked off the old stuff. The oxidation.
Yeah, all the bugs,
Yeah.
little flies. I seen a little spider crawling down the tread pattern
Oh God.
while I was underneath the car.
Oh, he had the ride of his life.
Little deal spider.
He went. Doom. He went flying. Dad, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And thank all of you. So, as always, folks, till next time, as always, take care and
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. I got sweat in my eye.
Put my head running. You pull it and don't know it.
I know. It sucks. All right, little post charger starter video. All seriousness, that starter really did help. That made a big difference. And also, all those years ago, I remember a couple of guys gave us crap about the mini split here in the shop, about cooling a tin shed. It's freaking much better in here. That's all I gotta say. All right, folks. Until the next big adventure, until the next big deal, Dad said it best.